The men's grooming revolution is underway, and chances are that dad in your life is already experimenting with some new looks and products. This morning we are joined by Chris Salgardo, a men's grooming guru and president of Kiehl's since 1851. He's here to share some ideas to help dad look and feel great just in time for Father's Day. How you doing today, Chris?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining us. And we used the word revolution. I mean, this is a full-blown revolution. How have things changed over the years for men's grooming?
Well, I think men finally feel comfortable and they feel that it's okay and they have permission to take care of their skin. It's not just for women. It's not narcissistic. It's actually a smart thing to do to keep your skin on point. And there's so many more choices for guys out there. Before we used to just have that classic aftershave. Now we've got something for oily skin, dry skin. It's a great time to be a guy and it's a great time to be in men's skincare.
Well, you kind of breezed over some skincare products. Let's break it down. What are some good ones that dads can kind of think about as they maybe enter the weekend, or people can think about maybe giving dad?
Sure. So first of all, I think that there's a huge rise in facial hair. So whether it's a mustache, a goatee, a full beard like me, sideburns, you want to look for a product, a shave gel that's translucent. We came out with our first one called Smooth Glider. So Smooth Glider basically is going to condition the entire face, but it's translucent. So you're not going to take off something you didn't mean to take off. So your sideburns are going to be intact, or your mustache, everything's going to look perfect. And then afterwards, we came out with our very first nourishing beard oil. And what's important about that is, yes, guys, you got to take care of the skin underneath your facial hair. So our product provides a light exfoliation, so it really keeps that skin healthy. And then the hair is left looking manageable, it's looking neat, it's looking nice, and any of those unruly hairs are in place and you're good to go for the entire day.
You know, I'm looking around our studio right now and I see a beard, and I'm talking with you who's got the beard. And I mean, we got to bring up, though, this is the time of selfies and social networking. How has social networking kind of changed what we're seeing in the trend? Do you think that's got to attribute a little bit to it?
Yeah, I think very much so, because people, I mean, you walk anywhere and everyone's got their selfie sticks and taking their pictures. And that's why for guys, we had to up their skincare game. So we came out with a line called Age Defender. It was our first serum called Power Serum that has a high concentration of ingredients that are going to keep the skin looking its most healthy. You put that on, you put your moisturizer on, you finish up with eye cream. Everyone should be using eye cream. Your 1, 2, 3 punch and you are selfie ready. Take as many as you like.
And you know, we were talking about products earlier and giving tips, but also you've got a new book, Man Made Out. So I've got to ask, what surprised you the most while you were writing the book that's full of tips, I hear?
You know, two things. I think first, the journey and really understanding that guys were still struggling with finding the right kind of information. So I wanted to keep it very basic and I wanted to level the playing field. So it's all about information as a resource, and it's completely product agnostic. So it leaves men with the right knowledge, but they can make their own product choices. And I think what's exciting for me is that men are really getting into it, and they feel finally they have a manual that they can use anytime to update their looks, to brush up on their skincare, or what is a toner, what is a cleanser. It's all in one easy place, and I've heard so much great feedback from it. I'm really pleased that it's really helping men out.
Oh,
so it's been great.
Good for you. And I do want to ask, though, on the tips front, you know, everyone really does want to look younger. Can you maybe end on one little tip for our viewers to take away?
I'll tell you one quick thing you can do, especially if you're going to be going out. You know, if you just take ice and you pack it into a washcloth or a paper towel and you press it on the face, it's going to make any fine lines literally vanish. So it's a way just to kind of tighten up the skin without doing anything kind of crazy. So something that's pretty easy to do, just pack that on the skin, lightly hold it to the face, and it's going to tighten up the skin. So it's a great way to prep your skin right before you're going to take that very important selfie that's going to go on all your social media platforms.
I'll say ice. I have never heard that before. So now when I come into work with ice packed on my face, everybody's going to know why. Thank you so much for your tips.
Cold water is your friend. Cold water is your friend.
Good to know.